Hello everyone, and welcome to all of my beautiful fellow seekers out there. Today I'm so happy to be with you. Our goal for today's session is relatively simple, and that is to be mindful, which is a way of living that's all about being engaged and tapping into your inner resources. It's the awareness that arises when we pay attention in the present moment on purpose, non-judgmentally. And it helps us to remain stable and grounded. So, as we know, stress happens. It can't be avoided. But knowing yourself helps so much, and everyone is different. But if you can decide to meet stress head on and shift your thinking and maybe any tension that you're holding in your body in that moment, rebalancing yourself, you can come into a greater restorative state biologically. This may take place several times a day, where you find yourself having to rebalance, recalibrate with intention and attention. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, or MBSR, is all about studying how your body handles and can resolve stress neurologically through practice. MBSR is based on a form of meditation that originated from the Buddhist tradition, and it has to do with our capacity to pay attention and to refine our capacity. The goal is to reduce stress and improve your well-being. Research indicates that mindfulness can have a significant therapeutic effect for those who are experiencing stress, anxiety, high blood pressure, chronic pain, migraines, and other ailments. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you don't even have to try to be relaxed or mindful. Simply allow yourself to just be who you are and how you are in this very moment in time. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't feel the way you thought it would. This is all a part of the process, and it's unique to you. your process, which is perfect for you. To begin with, let's try to really dig into this particular time and place by just noticing what's happening around you. Pay close attention to the here and now. This is really an opportunity to check out of the busy narrative of daily life and check in with yourself and your surroundings in the present moment. To do this, take some time out and start to notice all the various sensory details around you. What does it feel like to hear? What are some of the sounds and noises around you? What does it feel like to see based on your current experience? How does your physical body feel in this position? Are you experiencing any pain or pressure points, tension perhaps, or maybe you're very relaxed? What about the temperature of the surrounding area? Is it hot or cool? Maybe it's just right. Maybe you're noticing the sensation of fabric on your body. Maybe good, maybe bad. What about any fragrances or scents around you? Could be the smell of your own perfume, or maybe there's a candle. Maybe the smell of coffee fills the room. Whatever it is, maybe it's unpleasant, and that's okay too. It just is, whatever it is. Keeping in mind that you can make a practice of this mindful awareness during your daily activities, whether you start to pay attention to these sensory experiences in the middle of the day, maybe something that you don't have to think too much about during the shower in the morning or on your way to work. If you're riding in a bus or train, maybe as you drive in or have your first cup of coffee of the day, you can simply take note. And again, it's not always pleasant or relaxing. You may be taking notice if you're stuck in traffic or waiting in a long line. Maybe you're sitting beside someone who's clicking their pen or smacking. Their gum. During this time of practicing mindful awareness, you can also into how you're feeling about your experience, whatever it is, and even some of the thoughts that you're having about this experience. At the same time, we're reminded that we are not our thoughts or emotions. Our thoughts and emotions are transitory and will pass. We can just watch them come and go, like waves crashing upon the shore, coming in and out. We know life is not always happy or pleasant, but sometimes simply taking the time to step back and to take notice of what's going on and how we're participating in the present moment can make you feel more alive, more aware. Life is messy and complicated at times. During these times of mindful awareness, you are separate from your worries, your likes or dislikes. You're simply in the moment, observing, paying attention with intention. Clinical studies, countless clinical studies actually, over the years have shown that mindfulness is good for you. It strengthens our immune functioning, decreases stress, and helps us sleep better. And we know that whatever you practice grows stronger, just like exercising a muscle. And with neuroplasticity, repeated experiences shape our brains. We can actually sculpt and strengthen our synaptic connections, and paying attention with kind, loving arms and welcoming everything can grow the areas of attention, learning, and compassion. At the same time, mindfulness can also reveal our habits and patterns. It trains us to develop a kind of resiliency, stability, and the capacity to catch ourselves when we're moving through or defaulting to our usual patterns that don't really serve us so well. In this way, we're examining it, not through judgment or condemnation, but because we want to better understand and gain knowledge so we can change, grow, handle things differently the next time. Remembering too that almost everyone feels at one point or another that they're not good enough, or that they're not living life in the right way. We all have a tremendous amount of self-judgment and feel shame. And these negative feelings truly are detrimental because they rob the brain of the energy and resources it needs to learn and grow, to change and transform, because it shuts down those areas of the brain that are helpful to us. Whereas if we give ourselves kind attention, those parts of us that we're avoiding, or trying to ignore, or feel shame or disappointment about, if we give kind attention to these areas, it increases dopamine and then gives the brain what we need for positive transformations. therefore, it's really important for us to pay attention with intention to the really tricky parts of ourselves, parts that maybe we have difficulty loving, and we pay attention with kind, loving intention. And for today, maybe we show ourselves this kind, loving attention by placing our hands over our hearts and saying simply, "Hello, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you." And remind yourself that I am grateful for all that is unfolding in my life and for all that is yet to come. Whatever it is, I know I can handle it. I know what to do, and I do it with ease. I have the power to create change, and I'm proud of myself. I will be kind to myself. I believe in myself. For today and beyond, be gentle with yourself through your practice of mindful awareness, and just let your outcomes and expectations go for now. Let it be what it is. And as always, I thank you so very, very much for sharing this time and experience with me. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. And until then, keep seeking. You never know what you might